Yes, Helen, the 1st of April means annual bill increases for many essentials. Here are some of the big ones. First, council tax for standard Band D properties is increasing by £91 in both parts of Cumbria and by well over £100 across the south of Scotland this coming year. Meanwhile, water bills are increasing by £112 for households in Cumbria served by United Utilities, while they're rising by £44 in the south of Scotland under Scottish Water. And across the UK, the energy price cap is increasing by £111 a year. That's for households using average amounts of gas and electricity. Now, the trade union Unite held a protest in Carlisle today, focusing on what they say are rip-off energy prices.
The big energy companies have used events of the last 5 years, the pandemic and war, as an excuse to take part in profiteering on an enormous scale. And we're paying far too much for our energy now. And if energy was publicly owned, democratically run by workers in the industry and by customers, we could bring our bills down considerably.
Well, Energy UK, which represents energy companies, have said today that the price cap rise is driven by an increase in how much they pay for energy on the wholesale market. Ministers here have ruled out renationalising the energy industry. And as for helping balance against the wider cost of living pressures, they point particularly to an increase to the national minimum wage today.
We know things are still tough. That's what we've had for the last 15 years. We can't reverse that overnight, but we are starting to see the impact of decisions the government has made that make a real difference to that. So the decision to count for the cost of living in the calculation for the national minimum wage means today 3 million workers are getting a substantial pay rise worth over £1,400 a year.
Benefits and the state pension are also increasing from this week, and wages have been rising above the rate of inflation. On average, of course, everyone's circumstances are different, and you will feel an effect, an impact on your personal finances in some way, for better or worse.